All right, good afternoon, everybody. We are obviously in a little bit different setup, so with it being a little bit more classier,
I think you know what happened.
y'all know what happened. We did not win the lottery.
I feel like people would have been ticked if we actually won the lottery and we're using
lawn chairs.
Yeah, and we didn't get some sick,
some sweet recliners or some kind of
amazing
office.
leather, some Italian leather. And, I think people probably get it. I mean, I don't think we're fooling anybody.
I asked Travis a while back. I kind of created this room for working at home. It used to have a bed in it and stuff like that. Now it's got a treadmill and some other things. But it's got my office stuff in here for work. But one of the things I had thought was, hey, I'm going to start doing the podcast in here. Well, I created the room, but I didn't have any chairs. And I was like, what's a good thing for a dad joke show to have for chairs? And I wanted those lawn chairs that were like metal frame that had like the
80s,
woven,
the 80s.
like an 80s lawn chair.
You would stand on them and fall through them?
Yeah, but my fat butt was not going to sit in one of those without
I don't even know if I'd take a chance on one, dude.
So I got these heavy duty
these are nice.
Walmart chairs. But so yeah, we did not win the lottery. It went up. So the 1.3 billion that we were discussing on that Wednesday show actually went up to 1.8 billion. Yeah. And then the drawing after the 1.8 billion, a person from Texas and a person from Missouri had to split it, is the way I understood it, right?
Yes. And hey, I'm glad that somebody from California didn't win.
Yeah, that's the
it's
first
always
thing
California,
Ashley said.
New York.
Yeah, Ashley's like, you mean tell me Missouri. Somebody from not California won? And I'm like, well, it goes to show you it's not
Texas
rigged.
is a big state, so I can kind of see that.
Yeah.
But Missouri was a surprise, so shout out Missouri. I feel like that's getting closer to us. So maybe next time it's us.
Yeah, it'll move to Litchfield, Kentucky next time. So
yeah,
and I still wonder. Me and you've talked about getting your tickets online.
Next time, I already told Mom. I talked to Mom and Dad about it. The strategy for me next time, it's easy to do it online because a lot of these local folks won't take a card. I never have cash. Obviously, I owe you $20 for energy drinks. I'll probably owe you to the day we pass. But a lot of these places, I don't think they're supposed to take card. I think they're supposed to take cash at your local gas stations and whatnot. But
somebody with a real gambling problem would show up with a credit card and buy $1,000 worth of credit card. I mean,
if I had a gambling problem, that's exactly what I would do. But so a lot of times I do the online just because I've got my card and all you do is go in there and you just add funds. So you can add $10 is the least you can add. And I just add the 10, buy the 5 plays or whatever. But I'm thinking next time just do a little cash, and I think it would be fun to just go. I remember one of the other times it was over $1 billion. I bought one at the gas station right next door. Yeah. And then go to 5-Star, go to these different places and just
be random about it.
Yeah, be random. Yeah. Just give yourself some different odds. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll pick numbers. Probably not. The numbers are so random. It's numbers I would never pick, 13, 61, 65, Powerball numbers 17. None of those numbers click for me, Yeah. I think we talked about that. Most of my numbers would be 3, 5, 8, 7. Though you're not going to get all
they're all
digits.
back to back. Yeah. Unless you did some kind of weird thing where you added them up in your head to make a higher number, but it was still a important number to you.
Yeah, do doubles. Double up some of your favorite single numbers or multiply them or whatever. But yeah, that's unfortunate, man. I was ready to discuss what I was going to do with that extra millions that would have been tacked on from the time we talked about it to the actual jackpot. But shout out to whoever won in Texas and Missouri and gets to split that. I'm not sure what the split will be, but it's a crazy amount of money. Yeah. Ridiculous. More than you can spend in a lifetime if you're somewhat smart.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope they do the right thing with the money and hope they're able to last for a good while and not go broke.
Let me pop this open. This is a couple months in the making right here.
So we're going to do a little taste test right here live. Travis finally gets to try the pumpkin.
I don't know if I can see that. Pumpkin cream Alani.
Pumpkin cream Alani.
This is the one that is the temporary flavor from Alani this year, seasonal, if you will. Mm-hmm. Came out along with the Witch's Brew, which everybody loves. Was thankful to get my hands on some of that Witch's Brew because that just gets me in the season. But this stuff here, everybody went nuts over it. So far, I've had 1 out of 30 people that tell me it's good.
Ashley's begin to like them. she's kind of gotten used to them. And I think as you progress through the season,
notes of chemicals.
As you progress through the season, it becomes more and more likable. I know that
the
sounds
smell.
weird.
The smell's rough. It smells not great. Is that all of them? Do they all mind if I?
Yeah, go ahead.
It smells good. That's caramel. That's exactly tastes like it smells. Smells like it tastes. Let's see what we got here.
We were lucky on this to go to Sam's.
Oof, that is. That is not good. I'm gonna finish it because I'm a man. I'm like my Mama Arlene. I don't throw anything away, but this is trash. Shout out.
But we went to Sam's in Lexington that week, and we bought I think we have 6 total cases, 18 packs.
Yeah, you got it. So. You score the good. That was before the big.
It's before they went down. It's before they went down to $16. But
Sam's
we did get them
killing it, dude. I got
$22 or $24.
I went up there and got me a couple packs the other day. They still had the sale going. That's a heck of a sale.
Oh yeah, that variety pack. That's a good deal. Ashley likes the little minis.
Yes. I like to pair a mini with a tall one just so I don't feel like I'm not killing myself. It's quick. The little 8-ounce are nice little just crushable.
Yeah.
Like one stop to the next. If I'm making a stop for work, I can smash one of those really quick. But yeah, that's it, man. No lottery, just been hanging out. Nothing really exciting going on.
Yeah, we've had a couple. We've had a couple football games for Aiden over the past week since we've talked. We had one Saturday at Muhlenberg County and one last night. Saturday's was a loss, but last night was a really good win at Edmondson County. So I'm sporting his little. So these are my hats,
sick.
But
dude, these are sick, man.
That's a Clemson hat, but
oh man, that works.
But
same logo.
But nobody can tell it's Clemson, right?
No, because it's the same.
Yeah.
We just. Those are nice. Dude.
We just stole it from him.
We won't get into the details about something we talked about off air, but did he get any PT? Get any snaps? Reps?
Little.
I know.
So Saturday was a little bit more. So Saturday he might have played almost a quarter, but last night maybe a couple plays. I mean, he is trying at practice, so he's doing a better job of not texting Ashley every day. So that was a
saying
problem.
I don't want to go to practice.
Yeah, saying I don't want to go to practice. So he's doing better. I don't know what his effort level is at practice, but he definitely got some playing time. So, and it's awesome to see. Me and I got some good video of him. Really, the thing me and Ashley like to see is, and he doesn't realize how impactful he is. When you have 2 offensive linemen blocking him, that means somebody else is free defensively running around. You know what I'm saying? And Aiden constantly has 2 or sometimes 3 people pushing on him, trying to keep him out, and you're freeing up other people to do things.
And that's the same mindset he's going to have because that's that position player instead of a role player like a receiver, whatever. It's even hard for him to probably realize what kind of difference he's making. Yeah. He's not grabbing a touchdown, running in for a touchdown, whatever. So it's those little things that once he picks up on what he's doing and gets rewarded for it, then,
because those guys get all the credit, motivated. You know what I mean?
I
scored a touchdown, which is awesome, that you scored a touchdown, but the role players, to me, if I was playing, don't get me wrong, it'd be cool to be a running back and score a touchdown or a wide receiver, but at the same time, I understand what a role player means, so to me, I'd be hyped up if I was just...
You just pancake block somebody and you're like,
oh, heck yeah, man, that's awesome.
Just destroy someone's day.
Dude.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully he sticks with it, man. I'd like to see... He has incredible size.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to be strong. So if it's something he's the least little bit interested in, we've talked about it before, how we wish we would have done things when we were in school. You'd like to see him, if they have just a little bit of interest, to just play it out, see how it goes. It's the same way with Maggie. Anytime she wants to do something, it's like, just give it a year, try it for a year. Back when she played junior pro basketball, we said, you got to finish the year. She was probably over it halfway through the season. I'm like, just finish it out.
Yeah.
Because you might like it enough to keep doing it. Didn't work out, but, she's done other things since then that, you have to get through that stage of well, maybe this isn't for me. Because I think if it's just a little bit of interest there, just try it out,
Yeah, for sure. What about you? Anything going on?
No, not really. Just working, man. Worked yesterday. Tuesdays are my long day, which it wasn't as long as it normally is. So I didn't get off terribly late, but got up today, got my pot of coffee in.
Pot of coffee.
Nice little workout. Figured out something from the last time. Yeah, I think I told you off air last time that my workout was trash.
Yeah.
Before I came over here last Wednesday or whatever. That was because I ate before. Mm-hmm. So I think working out fasted, quote unquote, is the play because today was a little better.
Gotcha.
And then I smashed a giant breakfast when I got done. 3 eggs, 2 pieces of toast, keto toast. With avocado. Dude, I forgot I had some guacamole left over from the other night. Some choky guacamole that I bought when we had tacos. I ate like half the tub.
That's awesome.
And dude, guacamole for breakfast is amazing. On toast.
I even like it just like making scrambled eggs.
And dude, it's so good.
Scoop on top of that.
So I had a nice big breakfast. I had a couple cheddar wursts that I forgot about. What a blessing, dude, when you open your fridge and you know there's nothing in there, but then you go, wait a minute. I got a couple...
some sweet cheddar wurst.
Yeah, see, cheddar wurst in
here.
Some
leftover brown guacamole.
Brown. I stirred it a little bit. It was a little brown, but it doesn't affect the taste too much. It wasn't terribly brown. It still had good color. But I went ahead and took care of it because I was like, I don't want to waste this.
Yeah, for sure.
So I smashed it. It was like half a tub, dude. I destroyed it. So good breakfast. Little laundry. I did some laundry last night because I was like, I don't want to waste my day just in case you shouted out and said you wanted to do a podcast. I wanted to be freed up for that. So it worked out good. No, man, nothing's going on. Maggie's just busy, dude, all the time. So it's just running her around. Had to pick her up from work yesterday. We ate a little hometown hangout last night, so that was good. Solid again.
What'd you get?
Chicken strips, man. I've been on their chicken strips. They're not bad, dude.
Like
they're
sauced
giant,
or what?
No, I get them. You can get them sauced, I think. You can get them grilled or fried. I get them fried because they're not like thick batter. It's like a thin batter. Mm-hmm. But they're kind of seasoned a little bit. But they're really big, man. They're like.
Are they like the big flat ones?
Big flat ones, but they're not they're not like you could tell they're not like straight off the food truck. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not
off like a southern
hand breaded.
Truck. Yeah. Gotcha.
So I tore those up. That was a nice little meal. They're coming through, man. I saw Brad. He was preparing to win.
Do his trivia master.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I think I might have been a good luck charm for him because I kept building them up before we left. I was like, "Hey, Brett, bring it home." Yeah. As soon as I walked out the door, I went over to the table. I was like, "Bring it home. You got this." So he did his thing. I didn't stick around for it. I'd like to stay, maybe do it sometime.
I'd like to see what it like. You know, if it's like history trivia or something like that, I'm out.
Yeah,
but if it's like pop culture stuff,
yeah, dude,
sign
that's
me
what
up.
I said. Because I guess they don't necessarily have a theme.
Mm-hmm.
I thought maybe they did like a theme every week or whatever, but I think they hit certain topics.
Yeah.
But I was like, the pop culture, if it was that or whatever, I'll smash that. You know what I mean?
Ashley and I sit in there watching pop culture Jeopardy with Colin Joust or whatever.
Yeah.
Or Joseph,
that's
whatever
my
you
favorite.
Say. Oh my gosh, man! Me and her, like me and Ashley's won the championship like 7 times because we're just every question, boom.
My father-in-law watches Jeopardy every day. Like that's his thing.
Yeah.
And we'll watch it with him sometimes because he's fun to watch it with because he knows a lot of stuff. So he'll get all he'll get most of it. But every once in a while, a little category will pop up like pop culture, and I'm like, I got you.
Yeah.
Like this is me. Take a back seat, brother. You know?
I feel like the one that's on Amazon lines up perfectly with me and Ashley because like the stuff I don't know, like stuff from 2010 to 2020 that's like new singers and stuff, like Ashley's there to get it for me, you know. And those are team based, like there's 3 people on each team. So I think me and Ashley and like you, if Ashley could manage being in front of people, like we could go take it to the bank.
I have a kind of a similar thing, kind of goes along with it. When I used to have Sirius XM in my car, my little red Fiat, when I would drive back and forth to wherever, whether I was working in Hardinsburg or wherever, or when I would drive back and forth to Owensboro, I would put it on like 80s on 8 or like Hair Nation or one of those, and it would be 2 things. Like I would either try to sing the next lyrics, like sing along, see if I knew the lyrics, or guess who the artist was, like without looking at the thing, and then look at it. boring as heck. I know.
Yeah.
But I would be so thrilled when I'd pop off like 5 songs in a row, or I would skip like stations, and I would just sing the song like immediately, like go right into the lyrics. I'm like, dang, I know every song.
Yeah.
Like I know every single song.
I feel the same.
And then I'm like, sit down, and if I had to talk like politics with somebody, I'd be like, yeah, like, or said like global stuff. Yeah. Like if somebody asked me like my opinion on like,
what's the economy like in
I'd be like
Nova Scotia,
I'd be like, I don't know, but did you know Boston had X amount of hits or whatever? Like, did you know the Rush album? Just some cheesy stuff like I'm a wealth of useless knowledge.
Yeah.
I figured that out about myself. I'm not an interesting person at all.
For sure. I know when I've struggled with like one-hit wonder people, you've always been there to like redeem me. Because I'm like, remember that one guy that sung the one thing? You're like, no, that's not even him. It's such and such.
No, dude, that's Tears for Fears all the way. So yeah, it's kind of, that's what I offer.
Yeah.
I am what I am at this point. I'm not going to like, sometimes I like when I got my whiskey room, and we got that all done, I was like, I love this room. I was like, I'm going to put some books in here. I'm going to start reading. I'm going to start like, it's never too late to make yourself smarter and more knowledgeable. Now I go in there and I'm like, listening
prop your feet up on something.
Yeah, listening to music, and I'm just like, I'll be half asleep. That's Boston.
Knowledge is everything, right?
Knowledge is everything. It's Madonna. I'm just shouting out music from the 80s. So yeah, it's fun. But sometimes I would like to, I'll read an article every once in a while. Because I am, there's so many opinions right now.
Yeah. In this day and age, you can't trust an article, right? Like
you
could be.
Yeah, you really can't. And I'm not saying that they're leaning one way or the other. I think it's garbage.
Wrong on both sides.
I think it's wrong on both sides. So you kind of do have to have an opinion for yourself. So sometimes I'm a little bit lost on how I feel about things, and then I'm like, oh man, am I dumb, or am I just not educated, or do I just not care? Like, there's so many things going on in the world, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. I know how I feel. Maybe I don't know how to say it, and then sometimes I'm like, yeah, maybe I'll just listen to my music and watch my dumb 80s movies. I tried to watch a scary movie the other day because it's one of my mom's favorites, and she found it on Tubi.
Yeah.
Shout out Tubi for being the best. It's like Tubi's like my brain for movies. I'm like, I want to watch just one of the guys. It's like an obscure 80s movie where a girl dresses up as a guy.
Yeah.
To go to high school or whatever. It's on Tubi, dude. It's always on there. But I watched The Howling. I was like, this is going to get me in the mood for scary movie season. That movie sucks, dude. Yeah. It's terrible. I told my mom, I was like, this movie's trash.
It's funny because I forgot the amount of dirtiness in some of the movies. Because
all the 80s ones, dude.
Me and Ashley were sitting there watching.
This gets better as you go, by the way.
Ashley, like I said, Ashley, it's grown on her. Like she kind of likes them.
Yeah.
But we were sitting there the other night watching the Platinum Dunes Friday the 13th, and I didn't think anything about
the first 10 minutes?
Oh,
do you not remember when we watched? Did we watch that in theater together?
I think so.
I think
because a bunch of those Platinum Dunes movies we were watching.
I watched in theater with X amount of people. Like it wasn't just me and Rachel or whatever. There was multiple people there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because those I was just looking forward to, But like you said, first 10 minutes, I'm sitting here watching it. I'm kind of getting into it. And
it jumped right off the bat, if I remember.
And then Aiden comes walking through, and I'm like, we're done.
Toss the remote. Yeah. You just throw your can of Lonnie through the TV.
Yeah. So we were done with that real quick, and then I think at that point we just quit watching TV altogether. All right, time for bed.
The movies I grew up on, and those 80s slasher movies, they all had boobs.
Every one of them.
That was your early introduction to boobs and stuff, and sometimes more. I make fun of my mom sometimes because she used to let me watch those movies. Yeah. I feel like my mom was so young she just didn't know any better. Yeah. But or she was just like, I got too much going on. But I would watch those movies, and they would just be, every one of them had naked chicks in it.
Yeah.
Like,
looking back, like you said, it's just in everyone. Like anytime somebody died, that's what was going on.
In the Friday the 13th movies, you felt like he was just out to get people that were wanting to have premarital sex.
Yeah.
He was like, he was striking them down, you know?
He was like the biblical Avenger or
something. Yeah, he was.
You're
he
gonna
was
sin?
like,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna pierce you two together.
Yeah.
Just, with a spear. Fold him up in a sleeping bag and beat him against a tree.
Yeah.
Like,
so bad.
Yeah, I felt like to survive those movies, and I think that's, if you go back and watch them, you just had to be like the virgin,
Yeah.
The nice one, the quiet girl.
Yeah.
I never would have made it. I'd have been dead in 2 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, he would have got me. I'd have been the jocking. What's up, babes? Drinking,
Yeah.
smoking. He'd smash me against a tree, break my neck, crush my head. I would have never made it. But no, sure. It's that time of year, man. It's time to watch those scary movies when you can.
Yeah, yeah. I'm liking the Reeboks. I just looked down and saw that.
These are
Reebok classics.
These, man. Yeah, they're not stylish by any means, I don't think. But these Reebok classics will always be some of my favorites.
I used to have a white pair, and I loved it. Yeah,
they're really comfortable. I mean, at my age, you can't sacrifice comfort. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And one thing I want to point out, and I talked to you about it when I saw the setup. I don't know how much they can see, but sometimes we talk about shoes, and now it's more evident than ever that you do have a serious problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wasn't telling you, but we're having an intervention today.
Yeah.
I actually set all this up. I somehow got it in your head to have you set up a place for us to have our podcast just so we can have an intervention on shoes.
There's a girl that works for me. Me, Ashley, and I have a trip planned to Panama City Beach for fall break.
Nice.
And this girl that works with me, said there's a mall, like a strip mall right there, or an outlet mall or whatever. She's like, it's got Hey Dudes like everywhere, and I'm like, oh gosh, I gotta stay away.
You're gonna come back with 6 pair.
Oh yeah, I think I said 5 at a minimum.
Yeah. I'll put the over under on 5. I'll go over. I'll go 6 because you you got one whole rack of Hey Dudes, right?
Yeah, this whole
Top
rack is Hey Dudes, and then behind you is even more Hey Dudes, which I don't think anybody can see it on camera, but there's some of Aiden's Jordans that he don't ever wear, and then probably 3 or 4 pairs of Hey Dudes, I guess.
I like you still throwing it back to New Balance. Talk about comfort.
Oh yeah, dude.
You can't forget those.
I got them everywhere, man.
Official dad shoes of any dad, The Air Max 90s, to me, that's the ultimate.
Oh yeah.
We've talked about those before. Probably the best shoe ever made. Best looking shoe. And comfortable too.
I got 3 pairs of those.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that, but the rack is not the best rack. It's not
just
very
a hair
wide.
Narrow, isn't it?
Yeah. It needs a little bit more width.
But I like it. This room rules. And you've got the Muhammad Ali poster that used to hang above your bed when we used to sleep together.
When we used to sleep together and cuddle. when we would spoon.
Yeah, I'd wake up every morning to Sonny Liston going down like a sack of rocks.
And then my sweet Dale Earnhardt picture. I don't know if that's in. I think it's in there, but I love that.
Yeah, I love it. This room's awesome, man. The color, everything. This is and you got you look like you work for NASA with that setup, man, of those screens. It's my dad's.
It's definitely not on camera, but I do
triple screens. You're a boss, dude.
I do a little gaming in here and some other things, but mostly work. One of the things I wanted to do today, which is weird, we've never done this.
Oh boy!
And it's funny because you kind of went down the path of the trivia.
Yeah.
I was thinking, what would be a good topic for today, and it was a game that me and you're going to play.
Okay.
And my idea is a newlywed game, but we're obviously not married, right? So I put it in ChatGPT, and I said, create me a game similar to the Newlywed Game, but for 2 men that are in their 40s that have been friends for a long time. And this is called the Bro-lywed Game.
ChatGPT's like, gay?
Yeah. Yeah. So this is called the Bro-lywed Game.
All right.
So I am going to ask you a question, and you're going to think of the answer, and then I'm going to answer what it would be. You're going to answer
what you think I would.
What your answer would be, and then you would do the same for me. So there's, I don't know how many of these we'll go through because I don't want to bore people to death, but there's quite a bit of questions on here. So round 1, it says the basics, and it says what is Travis's go-to fast food order? And I tried to think about this and put it in and view, because me and you don't do this anymore, and I think that's going to be the biggest struggle, is very rarely do we go to fast food that often. But I would say your go-to...
How specific are you getting? Is this just the restaurant? Probably. It's going to be kind of hard.
Let's go with restaurant. Yeah, because if I was going to do your order... Me and you are very similar when we go to places. We don't always get the same thing. So I'll go to restaurant. And you tell me, you just give me a sign when you know you have your answer. And let's base this on right now. So not necessarily in like what you've done the most over your life, but right now, if you were to leave my house, the restaurant you're gonna food restaurant.
Now, are we doing like any available fast food or just what we have? Litchfield. There's like 2.
Since it's go-to, let's base it off of here, because you wouldn't be able to just casually go to In-N-Out or something like that. You know what I mean?
Man, and see now that changes things. You know, if you're saying now versus me when me and you were in our heyday.
Okay, well, let's do me and you in our heyday. That'll work.
Easy.
That'll work.
I'm ready.
Taco Bell.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely, I would. So in our heyday, and we've made it known, we would go to Taco Bell and get, we would get that family pack.
Yeah.
Half bean and cheese,
meal,
half probably crunchy tacos or soft.
Yeah.
And we would start on it before we would start on it, eat it on the Parkway.
Yeah.
Most of it. Yeah.
So now same question for me.
I mean, I think it's Taco Bell.
Yeah.
I mean, now, what I think you would do now.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's tougher because we're trying to be healthy dudes.
Yeah.
Oh man. I know what I would do, but I don't know what you would do.
For you now, I'm gonna say Hardee's.
That's good because the chicken strips are relatively low carb. I would probably go, if you had to pull my arm, I would go get the unwich from Jimmy John's.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that.
But you're tougher, man.
Yeah, I'd really.
You don't talk about fast food that much anymore.
Yeah, I kind of try to stay away from any of them because, like last night on our way home from picking Aiden up from football, like I had McDonald's. You know what I mean? And I forced myself to eat it.
Yummy! I wish.
It was 2 cheesemburgers.
You're like, it's terrible. I smashed these 2 cheeseburgers together, so it's technically 1.
Yeah.
Girl math. Now it's a double.
I'll answer it for you because it's going to be hard, but it would probably be Hardee's, because a lot of times I go and get the protein bowl for breakfast when Ashley eats. Their breakfast is really easy to eat low carb. Because, like, if you even get the omelet biscuit, just take the omelet off and eat it or whatever.
You could do, I used to do Dairy Queen all the time and get everything a la carte, but it's like $10.
Yeah.
Like 2 orders of eggs, 2 orders of bacon. I would also say when the greatest steal ever is going on.
Domino's. Pizza? Yeah, Domino's. Yeah, for sure.
I'm smashing Domino's.
When that
I think it's probably still going on.
It's going on right now.
Yeah. I mean, it might be tonight. Domino's, I'm coming your way.
Question number 2. What is his favorite sports team? Now and previous would be Kentucky Wildcats.
Yeah, 100%. Now, with you, it would be a little different. I would argue that in your early days, it was Louisville.
Yeah.
Because when we first started hanging out, you pulled for Louisville, and then you came over to the good side when you started hanging out with us boys. And
when Patino left,
yeah,
all that went down. I switched to Kentucky.
Yeah, you were kind of back and forth for a little while. You were like, I like both teams, which was like, that's tough.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. You can't really
you
live
don't
in
see
Kentucky.
A lot of guys that, you were like a divided household, but within yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So cats all day. Should have beat Ole Miss the other day, man. That would have been a big win.
Who is your celebrity crush in the 90s?
For me?
I'm gonna answer
Got it
for
already.
You, and then you have to answer for me. But I don't think it's...
There's 2 for me. So you got 2 chances here. I'll give you both of them.
I don't know if I can guess the second one.
And I'm guessing for you?
Yeah, and you're guessing for me. So for you, and I don't know if this is 90s or not, but I'm going with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. First one I thought of.
Who was the second?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh,
My first ever time feeling like girls are pretty was when I saw Batman Returns. I was like, Michelle, I was like, Catwoman is the prettiest woman I've ever seen in my life. I was like 9 years old or whatever. That was the first time I remember being like, I like girls a little.
Yeah.
You know? She was a woman, though. You know?
So
she's still really attractive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And, I mean...
She's like 60... She's probably in her mid-60s, and she is gorgeous.
There's several of them that are... Jamie Lee Curtis is very pretty right now, even with that silver hair, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
We don't have to go into detail, but did you see the... I think I know where you're going with this. The video, the pictures.
Yeah.
Anyway, shout out Jamie Lee Curtis. Original Scream Queen.
So now me.
For you in the 90s? Man, that was before we were hanging out. I don't even know how you got Jennifer Love Hewitt, but you must have just...
We've talked about it before. That's the only reason why, because I know...
I was weirdly obsessed with her. It was strange. For you, that'd be... Gosh, I'm going to feel terrible when I don't guess half these. It's probably somebody random. It's like Linda Hamilton. No. For Terminator 2. Oh, man.
Kelly Kapowski.
Yeah, dude, my bad.
Tiffany Amber Thies.
And I should have known that because we've talked about that more. Yeah. In fact, we talked about that on here, I think.
Probably. I can't.
Or me and you and Brad have talked about that just every day.
Yeah.
Every time we've like, you remember Saved by the Bell? And we're just like, she was so good looking. You know?
She does these like TikTok videos now where she's cooking and stuff, and she's very entertaining.
Like seems like a super cool chill person. And I remember she was special to me because I loved Saved by the Bell, and then I started like a Now 210. Then she came over to Now 210, and I was like, what?
Yeah.
She's just following me everywhere.
Yeah.
What is she doing? What my dreams?
Yeah. Next question. This will be the final one for this category. What is Travis's all-time favorite movie? And you let me know when you're good.
I'm ready.
I'm gonna struggle with this because me and you like so many that I don't remember.
I'll give you a hint. Brad will get this.
I'm going with Top Gun.
Yeah, 100% Top Gun.
Okay.
Why not, dude? The movie that I wore my family out on. There was multiple ones, but this is the movie that there's no doubt my mama has seen it almost as many times as I have because she had the tape. I watched it through and through, sometimes multiple times a day. It's 100% Top Gun. For you, I feel like it's going to be more obscure than that because I think of the movies that we like that we always bonded over: Terminator 2, Tombstone. But then you're more of a movie nut than I am. You go deep, like you like the franchises, so it's tough. I mean, it could be something like Alien or Predator, you know. But I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say it's Tombstone. I mean, it's probably not, but that's at least in your top 5.
It's up there, definitely Tombstone. And with all the Marvel movies, that's created some buzz, but there is nothing better for me nowadays to sit down and watch anything, like something that always just brings nostalgia and everything.
Back to the Future.
Back to the Future.
Yes!
And it's got to be all of them. Like,
and you didn't,
I got to watch all 3 of them.
Does that still count? You didn't get the words nostalgia.
I didn't get it out. Yeah.
It just popped into my mind. No, it's Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. And that's been on the tops of my list for a long time.
And I feel like
Jurassic Park, but it's got to be like the original ones. I'm not a big fan of the new.
No, man, Jurassic Park is great.
The Alien, me and Ashley love all the Alien movies, and we like a lot of the newer ones, like watching Alien Covenant and
Mom and Dad were talking about the show.
The show's good.
My dad was like, "Have you watched what's it called?
Alien Earth."
Yeah, he was like, "Have you watched Alien Earth?" I was like, "No," and they were both like, "It's awesome."
Yeah, it's good. Moving on, second round here. It says the roast, most funny and embarrassing. So, what is your worst fashion phase from the last 20 years?
My worst? Not like everybody. What I think looks ugly on people.
What you
in the last 20 years?
Yeah.
It hasn't been that long ago.
Yeah.
So 20 years ago. So let's just do the math. That's 2005.
Mm-hmm.
The height of our togetherness, pre-marriage and all that. For me?
Yeah, and
I know for me.
You don't have to say, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
this is probably throwing me out there too, but I'm gonna say the blonde streaked hair,
frosted tips.
Yeah, frosted tips.
And just a quick story for that that year. So around that time, when we were going to Gatlinburg, we used to let the girls we were with at the time bleach our hair.
Yeah,
and we just looked terrible, dude.
Yeah,
I remember we would bleach the whole top of it, so you just had a white top and then the dark sides. And we'd let them pull it through caps. I remember being in a room, us getting our hair
pulled through caps
with cheap Walmart kits, like everybody.
Yeah.
Probably why the hair's gone for me. I think I'd have burned all the follicles. Because my cousin, she used to bleach my whole hair. I used to get the M&M bleach job, and we would just leave it in.
Yeah.
She would put hair dryers on it. She'd be like, oh, the heat activates it. Head would be 1,000 degrees. So I think I just roasted all that because I'm bald as a mug. Like, this is long for me right here.
Yeah.
My razor was dull. That's why I didn't shave this morning. I got to get me some razors. But, yeah, I would have said the same thing for you.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Because that's the first thing that for a second I was going through. I was like, bootcut jeans, blah, blah. And I was like, nope, it's hair. Yeah. That's a terrible hair jobs.
What is the dumbest thing you've ever spent money on?
Ever?
Yeah, ever.
Oh, my.
Ever spent money on.
I feel like anybody who listens to this has already probably like known like 40 of them because I get into my finances. I'm like, man, this one time I bought. So the dumbest thing I've ever spent money on, I know what it is. I instantly know what it is. For me, now I got to think for you. So I know mine. Now I got to think for you.
And I don't remember which one was first, but I'm gonna go with any vehicle that you've bought that had a manual transmission before you were able to drive it.
That's a good. That would be probably second.
Gotcha.
But this one should be no shock to you. It's the pool.
Oh yeah.
And then a close second would be every vehicle that I bought that had a manual transmission that I said, I'm forcing myself to learn to drive a manual because this car's cool.
If you all only knew...
Namely my 2002 Honda Civic or whatever it was.
He had a Civic sitting in his driveway for months that he did not know how to drive. And it just was a sweet car that just sit there.
The fact that I wasn't great at driving it, I could drive it, but that was just a drop in the bucket of why that was a stupid purchase. I mean, the stupid thing had air cylinders that would leak.
Yeah,
and leave you stranded somewhere. Yeah, and then the battery would run dead. That was a poor purchase. If you tally all the vehicles and stupid decisions I made on vehicles, that would probably be number one.
Yeah,
because I've spent enough money that I could have invested and had a good, solid retirement going on crappy vehicles.
Yeah,
and we may go down that road sometime. I actually have. I don't know if I've ever showed you this, but while we're on that topic real quick, let me just show you something here that I've been working on. Again, I'm not working on bettering myself as a person. I'm working on...
regrets?
Yeah. I'm working on putting a list of things together. This is all the vehicles I've owned.
Oh my gosh.
Some of them twice. See all the ones that say twice?
Yeah.
Those were bad decisions. Most of the time. But anyway, for you, dumbest thing you've ever spent money on. This may touch a nerve. I don't know, but I'm going to say it's probably the house in Bardstown.
It's 100%. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
So I bought.
We do know each other pretty well.
Yeah, I bought a house making $12.50 an hour. It was a $100,000 home. And I was single, so it's not like I had anybody else to help pay a payment. Within a year, I was foreclosed on it. So yeah,
that was I think I said that was you trying to jam a lot of growing up in really quick, and I think that was. And I don't want to like make light of it I think we can a little because you, like we said on the previous one, you turned it around like within a couple years, and that was like sometimes you forget about that moment.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like you wouldn't if somebody came in from the outside looking in now. Got to know you, got to talking to you, they would never know that you went through all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy that, I was hoping I wasn't going to like piss you off when I said it. No, but I was like, that has to be it, dude. Like, but maybe you learned a lot from it. So maybe it wasn't dumb. It set you back, sure, a number of years, but,
Number 8, what is the most embarrassing song that you secretly love?
Oh. There's so many.
I think this one's going to be a hard
For me,
one.
it's like, there's a ton, dude.
Yes,
I can think of like a couple probably. but you might get them. For you, it's...
You guess for me if you're ready.
I'll just name an artist.
Yeah.
Backstreet Boys. Anything by Backstreet Boys.
Yeah. I don't know, though. I find that hard to say that that's embarrassing.
Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people our age look back on that now and like embrace that.
Yeah.
But back then, it was embarrassing as hell. You know what I mean? Like, we were amongst each other. Like, I remember me and Brad being like at Captain D's, being like, I want it that way. Like, singing openly. And all the guys at Captain D's, like,
we
you wouldn't
had
go
that
to
radio that sit on top of the paper towel holder.
Yeah. You wouldn't go to school, though, and, like, the jocks and be like, start serenading them with Backstreet Boys. Yeah, you'd be like, Backstreet Boys. Or something, you'd be like, they suck. Yeah. Where's the Stained? You know, like, where's Nickelback? You know? So my guess for you would be Backstreet Boys. Just not necessarily a
I'll go with it,
song.
especially back then. But I was thinking more on the lines of, like, I have this weird thing for, like, Weird Al songs, but not to the point where I enjoy listening to them because they're funny. I think they're kind of cool. Like Amish Paradise and Gangsters or not Amish Paradise, like the Michael Jackson one, like Eat It and Fat and stuff like that. I don't know.
That's funny that you like his songs for like how well put together they are.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
It's embarrassing.
You go, have you ever heard Weird Al Yankovic? Have you ever, this guy, he's onto something.
Yeah.
I go, you mean he's just taking other guys' musics and changing the words? Like, yeah, made a career out of it.
Another one. Let me say this one real like Crash Test Dummies. Yeah.
Me and Rachel.
I always liked it.
Oh, I love that song. Me and Rachel was talking about that song to Maggie, and I always mix it up and say it's the presidents of the United States.
Yeah.
I get them mixed up, but it is Crash Test Dummies. That was an era where there was a lot of weird songs that were just catchy.
Yeah.
They would be like strange lyrics, like strange beats.
I introduced Aiden to Butthole Surfers. That Pepper.
Yes, Butthole Surfers. Yeah.
And that's another one. It's got a strange beat to it.
Yeah.
And, something climbing down a mountain, whatever. But
my favorite thing about Butthole Surfers is Beavis and Butthead, because Butthead, when they would come on, Butthead would be like, yes! He'd be like, Butthole Surfers. Like, he just was so excited. So what would be your guess for me? Yeah, it probably is. I think it's calling for a little rain today. A couple dads just looking out the window, wondering if rain's
concerned about the rain, man.
Mine for you, did you guess for me?
No, I didn't. Did I? No.
Did you want to guess? You probably... You could just name any of them.
I don't think this is embarrassing all, but I'm just going to name a random one. Billy Ocean.
Yes, I love Billy Ocean. I heard it the other day in the truck, and I was jamming.
See, I love Caribbean Queen, but I wouldn't think it was embarrassing.
This one was, I think it was Get Out of My Dreams, Get in My Car.
Oh, yeah,
remember that from License to Drive, or whatever the movie was? I would say any... like Nothing Compares to You, Sinead O'Connor. I think that's a beautiful song. I love that song. Any Roxette.
Yeah.
Remember Roxette from the 80s? Wilson Phillips.
Oh, yeah. Me and you used to jam to some Hold On, dude.
Yeah, Hold On. Man, that's such a good tune.
Next on the list, who takes longer to get ready to go out?
Between me and you?
Between me and you. And you'll answer... same scenario.
I'll answer.
So,
me.
100% you.
Yeah, I agree. I would, even back when we used to run around.
I'm very quick to get ready. You're in there looking at the mirror, like fixing your pants, making sure it lays over the top of your shoe the proper way.
Yeah, there's a little OCD stuff in there that's probably needs to be addressed. But
if you were a superhero, what would your ridiculous power be? And don't go into the why.
I know what it is, and you know what it is.
You would be invisible.
Oh, well, okay. I was going to say X-ray vision.
Oh,
but just to be funny.
It's very similar.
Invisible would be sick, dude. For you, I would say it would be like some crazy superhuman strength or something. And I may be wrong on that. I don't know. But
being able to fly would be cool.
Flying's sick. I feel like that's pretty universal. I should have got that for you. I just thought you would like to just be...
But being strong would be cool,
just crushing stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like who's the X-Men, the one that just ran through the walls?
He was a Colossus. Yeah. Memory lane challenge, and this one's going to be too easy because we talk about this stuff all the time. But where did we first meet? Captain D's.
Yeah, Captain D's. Or probably, I mean, you could argue that.
Or class,
class. I think I had gym with you. It seemed like I remember playing ball with you either before school or.
And we did that too. Yeah, we did that whole 30 minutes before school started.
I think I had a class with you and or maybe a gym with you, and I remember playing ball with you somewhere, but it's Captain D's school.
What's the craziest trip we've ever taken? We talked about last week. I'm gonna say probably the spontaneous. I don't know though. Maybe the one where we were talking about doing all the other stuff, but
I one of the Talladega trips. You know, the just the spontaneous one was fun because it was, for me, I like organization and planning and things like that, so that one was more fun. But the one where we got into some stupid stuff and was doing some crazy stuff was probably a little wilder. So wild that I get two of them mixed together. Brian Texas said he only went one time, and so it had to be that time. But I feel like a couple of those things were maybe two different trips. But I would say those for sure.
Who got in trouble more in back in the day? And I'm not necessarily talking about. None of us went to jail or anything like that, but just think in general, like trouble, not necessarily like stuff that we did what we considered wrong, if that makes sense.
Well, we're pretty, I think we've established that we're pretty easygoing guys. Like you said, no jail or anything, but I would say if we were working together, I would say it would be you.
Yeah.
100%. Because you were the one that would test you
remember when we were sitting like cups of styrofoam water on top of the door and like we tried to get somebody in it, and I sit up there thinking I was going to get somebody and Alice walk through.
Yeah. I don't know if I was there for that, but I feel like I very easily could have been. We used to mess with people's drinks, do stupid stuff, like not customers' drinks, but like each other's.
Yeah, like people
drinks.
You're working
Play pranks on each other. Never mess with people's food or anything like that. That should be established. But I felt like we didn't get in trouble hanging out. We didn't get in trouble. We were already old enough, whatever. But it worked, definitely you.
Yeah. I had the whole mashed potato incident.
Were
you there?
I wasn't there for that, but that was a legend.
I still cannot go in there if one of them is in there. Hey, you remember that time you had mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
We don't serve that on the menu. What's a phrase or inside joke only two of you understand?
Gosh, I feel like I'm going to go home later and there's going to be all kinds of things.
I didn't look at all these questions before I did it, so now I'm struggling with it too. So.
That one's tough.
I know of some funny ones now that I think of that.
We used to have some things we used to say.
Yeah.
And I can think of one right now, but I'm not going to say it because it's kind of... I'll tell you off air. Remind me if there's a way to put a note or just... There is one that we used to... I think it was a phrase that I coined that had something to do with doing stuff with girls that we thought was hilarious for a little while. But
it's not really doing stuff. It's a location on the part of the body, right? Yeah,
that's 100%. That's all. That's.
I don't think it's super inappropriate. But I mean, I'm with you.
Yeah, we used to.
That's probably the biggest one that we have a connection with.
Yeah, maybe we used to bring that up and think that was hilarious, and it probably wasn't funny, but it was funny at the time. Because of our mutual shared, for the type of ladies that we thought were attractive, I guess.
I feel like I have a one now that comes up a lot. It's it's related to a couple people on Facebook.
Okay,
but you know what I'm talking. You probably follow me. Sorry guys, this part's getting a little boring because I don't want to just throw anybody out there. But anytime somebody says that they're going to clean up their friends list on Facebook,
yeah,
like that that one gets me.
Yeah, we kind of sometimes when in the group we'll say little funny things in our chat. There's probably stuff we can go back to and find, but mine would be, for a short while we thought that this particular phrase or term
I still use it a
women.
lot.
Yeah.
Especially,
and I use it as a term of endearment.
But exactly. It's not a critique.
My wife would not like me saying I enjoy your insert word, but that would be for me and you. That would be our thing. Yeah, I think. Yeah, if we brought that up in front of Brian and Brad, they would be like, "What are you talking about?" I don't think they've ever heard us say that, but we used to say it all the time.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Who is more likely to forget an anniversary, birth date, or important date?
Me.
Travis, yep.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say first, but
no, you're good. Yeah, I knew
it's easy. I the worst.
So this is a would you rather kind of round here. Would you rather give up pizza forever or give up TV show forever?
A particular TV show, or like...
give up his favorite. Sorry, give up your favorite TV show forever.
So your answer for me, and I'm answering for you.
Pizza for you.
Pizza for me, I would give up. Really?
Over a favorite show?
Pizza's tough. I love pizza. For you, I would say give up pizza as well.
Yeah,
I could do both. Because if you said if you took
I would
me back
find
as
a way
kid,
to eat something similar to pizza and still get my fix. You know?
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, you could make pizza. That's not pizza. I mean, we pretty much do now. Yeah, I sometimes make a almond flour pizza that sucks, but pretend
it's still
pizza.
Some sort of.
Yeah, I go, ooh, it's pizza.
Would you rather run a marathon or do karaoke in front of 500 people?
Me?
Yeah. I'm answering for you, so 100% karaoke in front of 500 people.
Well, I'd have to. For you, I would answer probably do a marathon just because you've been doing some marathons maybe, and I might be wrong. I don't know. It would depend on the crowd now.
Yeah.
For that. I mean, I've done karaoke in front of probably like 50 to 60 at like 3-Pot Willie's and stuff, but I've never done it at the fair. That scared me to death.
I struggle in front of people, like you said, and I guess if you have liquid courage in you or whatever, it's a little bit better. But I can't. I do some preaching and stuff now and then in front of my church, which is 20, 30 people. It stresses me out to max, so I couldn't imagine trying to sing a song and sing it right in front of 500 people. So I can't run a marathon, but I would definitely try to participate, walk, or do something in that marathon.
When I used to work at the Walmart Academy and I facilitated, I thought that would be a struggle for me talking in front of people. But I mean, most of the time I did pretty good, but there would be times, dude, I would get choked or something, or get hot. You know when you get hot and your ears burn?
Yeah.
And then you're sweating profusely and stuff. So karaoke in front of 500 people, that's basically a concert.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. So that would be a hard one. It'd have to be 500 like-minded people who are like, hey, we all suck, let's do it. Yeah. And then I'd have to watch 10 guys go in front of me. And if 6 out of 10 were terrible, I'd be like, I'm somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I'm way better than those dudes.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck?
Oh, I didn't know where you were going with
that. Or 100 duck-sized horses.
I'm gonna say a bad word on here because I can't say that without it's. Yeah. That's a tongue-tied thing right there. So one horse-sized duck.
Yeah.
Or 100 duck-sized horses. I probably wouldn't fight those duck-sized horses because it'd be adorable. I'd probably just get down and let them horses just crawl all over me. Can you imagine them doing their little whinnying and stuff? Yeah, the little tiny Barbie-sized horses.
You'd be playing with all of them.
Yeah, so I'd probably fight the duck-sized. No, I'd probably fight the horse-sized duck.
Yeah, that was a weird question.
Especially if it was what if it was Howard the Duck, or a movie duck.
Yeah,
I don't know. A horse-sized duck would be terrifying. But those tiny little horses would be awesome.
I would be worried a bit, with the horse-sized duck being eaten by it,
Yeah. Oh, that'd be a terrible way to go, too.
Because they're big enough to really clamp down on you.
Yeah, but either way, the situation would be terrifying. That sounds like something I would dream about. After I had a couple drinks, I go, why did I dream about a horse-sized duck or just a bunch of tiny horses crawling all over me? Yeah. That's a fever dream.
2 more questions. Okay. Well, no, there's a lightning round here.
There's 150.
Would you rather go to high school for a year or live without internet for a year? And I know we've been kind of just spitting out ones, but we'll get back on to the me answer.
For you, I think you would love to go to high school again.
I think the same for you as well. I think if we could relive and
Billy Madison style
and change nothing about our lives now, but still be able to relive and give up internet, I would love to just.
It would probably be pretty miserable if you went to high school now with the current.
Yeah.
But if you could go, especially if I could go to high school back and do some things over.
Yeah.
But I would still. You can't give up the internet. That's tough.
Yeah.
How am I going to watch useless YouTube videos?
Yeah.
And how am I going to watch the most random YouTube workout videos and totally not be inspired to work out?
This one is going to be a hard question.
Okay.
Would you rather lose all your hair or lose all of your playlists?
What the hell kind of question is that? Well, since one's already happened, for you, I would say you'd rather lose your playlist because you still have nice hair. You have this combination is a very good look for you. But for me, what do you think?
I think I don't know. You're a music guy.
I like music.
You would hate to lose all your music.
So we talked about how I wouldn't, even if I had the most money. I think I said I wouldn't get plugs.
Yeah.
Or would I get plugs?
I think you said you would.
Well, maybe I would. But no, I would rather not lose my music, man. My tunes are my tunes.
Yeah.
I've been bald for 10 years now.
Yeah.
I haven't put gel in my hair for probably 12 to 13 years, so it's done. It's fine.
So
I can do that.
Quick fire, one word answers, okay. And I'm gonna ask the question, and I'm gonna answer it real quickly, and then you'll say yes or no for me, and then vice versa for you. So your guilty pleasure snack is going to be God, this is not quick fire.
It's hard.
Reese's peanut butter cup. I don't know.
Yes, I'll go with that. Yours, you know what? I'm gonna go crazy with you. Doritos and jalapeno cheese can dip.
Oh my God, yes, that is so spot on. That is very good.
Because I'll take the Reese's because I would smash some Reese's. Golly.
Most used curse word.
Beep.
I don't think you're nothing like vulgar by any means, but and I'm gonna be a little bit more broad with it.
That's it.
I wouldn't have thought that.
No, that's 100% it. For you don't curse a lot, so I would say for you it'd be damn.
I haven't
now because you probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't said anything as far.
I mean, damn is like one that you could use for a lot of things. It's not necessarily like.
If I use it, it would probably definitely be related to church or something.
And I would say if you let one slip, it'd be damn. You'd be like, damn. Like,
I think
when you didn't actually, say darn,
I think the only.
Now back in the day.
If I do anything now, though, I would say it's probably in the line of like piss. And I know that's not really considered
it's not a cuss word. What are you, 6?
But I probably that's probably as extreme as I get.
You probably thought mine was.
No.
S-H-I-T?
I was thinking what you said for me.
No, for me you thought.
Yeah, no, I was thinking what you said for me.
Okay.
Because I didn't think you said that all that
Mine could be, you could pick any of the 4 letters out and spit them out, and that's my daughter. She would say that one that I showed you. She would say that's Dad's word.
Hidden talent. For you,
I don't have a lot of talents.
I think you're very artistic, and nobody really knows that about you. I think you draw and color and have good ideas with things very well.
Wow.
Especially if you're in
not in 30 years
NASCAR realm where you can like do
Drawing
it in
cars.
a game and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's
like you have good ideas with stuff like
that. That's my only talent.
Before we had the ability to do that, like remember you made those Dr. Pepper cars for me in one of those games.
Man, that was so much fun. That was stuff I like to do.
The thing that was cool about that is you made that 23 Dr. Pepper car before Bubba Wallace was ever a thing.
Yeah,
and now they have a 23 Bubba Wallace, Dr. Pepper. So
yeah, well, I appreciate that. My whole family is kind of like that. My sister and my nephew can draw anything, and it's amazing. My mama and my dad, crazy artist. For you, hidden talent. I feel bad like not being able to just rattle one off. I'm going to say, because it's one that people wouldn't expect. So if people stumbled on this right now, I would say for you, it would be sports. Because basketball, like I can remember playing basketball with you some of the first times and being like, this guy's not going to be very good. Like I'm going to dominate him. And you could be surprisingly good at basketball. And we've played a lot of basketball together.
Well, I appreciate that. I know for a long time. It's
probably not the answer you're looking for. But.
No, it's not. I mean, no, it's fine.
Yeah.
For the longest time, I struggled with not playing, and I still do struggle sometimes, not playing what I should be playing. You know, like I always try to be a point guard or a shooter, and I'm just not that. You know?
I would say that you have a lot of open talents. You have a lot of... You are a more talented person. You pick up tech very well, but I'm talking hidden stuff that people may not guess from the outside looking in. I thought that was the question.
Yeah, especially with me being like, you know,
I'm not talking
back when I was 350.
Yeah, no, like, but when you were balling up with the Allen Iverson jersey, when we used to jersey up and you'd rock the Allen Iverson jersey, people might be in headbands. We had the bands on. People are like, look at these crazy white guys. They can't play. And then you get in there and do some crazy behind the back passes and stuff.
Dream vacation spot. For you, so quick rattle off Hawaii. I don't know.
Yeah, that's probably right.
Okay,
I would probably do that because that trip across the pond, that's
some
that's
awesome
because you're talking 4 hours just to get to California, then 10 hours over. So beach,
probably. Just some awesome beach,
and that's only in the last few years. For you, I would say a beach trip as well because you and your wife love that. And, I would. One thing I would like to do. I know I talked about not going overseas or whatever, but I would like to do another cruise. We've talked about doing a cruise to like the Bahamas or something because I did that one time. I was a sophomore in high school. I barely remember it. But to see those type of waters and those type of beaches, that clear water and stuff. So that'd be pretty sick.
Me and Ashley's talked about it too. Like, if Ashley didn't have to get on a plane to go from here to wherever to go to the cruise, we would do one. Now I think, but they fly out of Jacksonville, so that wouldn't be a long drive to get to Jacksonville to then leave from Jacksonville to Bahamas.
Yeah, Jacksonville's not a bad. What's that? Like 10 hours?
10 hours
maybe?
probably. Yeah.
But then there's some other ones that I think maybe some go out of the Gulf side. Yeah, maybe. So I don't know what kind of flight that would look like. And then if you had the extra time, just drive down there and leave your car, I guess, and just do all that. I mean,
a cruise would be awesome. They had that. Me and Ashley's doing Lindsay Sterling. We love Lindsay Sterling, and she had like this pirate themed, where she was playing Pirates of the Caribbean music and stuff, and she did this like cruise where she was doing little concerts and stuff. That'd be cool,
dude. If it was like 2004, and somebody said you get to go on a pirate cruise, I wouldn't leave character. Yeah, I would be just rum in hand, swashbuckler. Standing up on the thing like with the Jolly Roger, like with one of them. What the hell are they called?
Telescope.
Yeah, telescope. Just like looking, plundering. I mean, I'd be so in character if it was like Pirates of the Caribbean in its heyday.
Favorite holiday? For you, it would be Halloween.
Well, okay. For you, I would say...
Is that right for
I would say Christmas for you because you're Santa.
Yeah. Christmas is right.
Yeah.
But for you, is Halloween right?
It would be... It would have been Halloween up until the last probably 10 years. Thanksgiving, actually.
Yeah, I think we've put a new love into Thanksgiving. Yeah. Which I love it with my family anyway. Yeah. But this whole new, like, a week before or a couple weeks before doing Friendsgiving and then doing Thanksgiving.
Oh, I love it.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, and I think that's even helped to amplify that because I have a couple of Thanksgivings again, because we got to where the last few years we didn't have as many places to go after the pandemic and everything kind of changed all that. And, my wife's grandmother passing away and us not going over there. So it's like a more laid back, but now since we've done Friendsgiving, it like adds to it. Yeah. But it's definitely Thanksgiving, but Halloween up until when we were doing the Halloween parties with my family and all that, it was absolutely Halloween. Just because I liked the scary movies and the spooky season, but fall in general, dude, it's like my favorite little stretch.
Oh, like we said last week, when you start to be able to put, hoodies on and, drinking a warm coffee or, hot chocolate or something like that of an afternoon or evening, man, all that stuff.
Last couple years, I'll even indulge, get a little eggnog. You know?
I tried some a while back. I
love
couldn't
it.
get into it, but that holiday custard that tastes like a melted.
I'd say
Sandy's
and/or
milkshake.
for me, custard or eggnog. Golly,
so
melted
good.
ice cream is what that's like. Custard. It's like when it gets melted.
When you tell that to people, they think, "Oh, custard. That sounds so gross," but that holiday.
It is a terrible name.
It's beautiful.
It's a terrible name for a food.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna have a custard. It's like you sound like you're in the 1920s. After the
Prohibition time.
Yeah. Hey, we're having for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We're having custard today. But it is good. We're gonna be getting that back soon. I was talking to Aaron about that. Your brother-in-law the other day. He was like, "It's about time for custard and eggnog," and I was like, "Yeah, it is. Can't wait to."
Last year, I don't think I did any because of the dieting.
Yeah, it's
I think
not
this
good
year
for
I might
it.
have to buy a jug of it at least.
I'm gonna smash a jug of that. Yeah. It's gonna be a cheat day thing for me. Just don't eat anything the rest of the day.
Gotcha.
100% custard for breakfast, and you're done.
That whole thing is just
it's
just
like a meal replacement.
And that's the one meal replacement shake.
You're like, today I'm having a shake, and you just take the top off a custard thing.
Yeah.
This is a meal replacement.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed the Bro-lywed Game. I know it was a little different. Just kind of see how we know each other and stuff like that, and what each other.
I think we did pretty solid.
Yeah,
I missed on a couple years. I feel like you probably hit it on the head pretty good. I feel like I missed you a couple times, but
we've spent a lot of time with each other.
We have
a lot of time. I mean, we've gone through periods where, like we've said last week, where we have had breaks, but we still keep up with each other enough to know what each other likes and don't like.
Yeah, I would. I don't know. Your family obviously is just the most important thing and stuff. But without good friends, I don't know where I'd be. I mean, you guys are super important to me. Not to get all sappy at the end of it. But, we're gonna make out when this is off. But yeah, I just I get so excited about doing this podcast when you text me and say you're ready to do one. So hopefully we can get this out soon and get the other guys listening to it. I feel like maybe it's only us four listening to it, but at least it keeps us all connected. Yeah. Since the other guys have so many more kids than us, and they can't do anything,
and they keep on
so tied up.
They keep on looking forward to it. As you all know, I had recorded 3. I was going to save them for like a 3-week period in case we missed, and they wanted them out then. Yeah. I had them all out nice. We did them Wednesday, and I had every one of them recorded by like Saturday, I think. So
it's cool when those guys get excited about it. So maybe they listen to it, maybe their families listen to it. I don't know how much I text my family on our group chat the other day, said we put a few episodes out. If you guys want to touch on it, there, listen to it. So I don't know if they're still listening to it or not. But hey, if it gets out there to somebody, if somebody enjoys it, keep listening. Give us a whatever thumbs up, like, or whatever. I don't know how that works, but
and I've said this before. If there's something you all want to know about us or want to hear about us, whatever you want to hear us talk about, leave a comment. I know you probably can't do it on iTunes and Spotify, but surely if you're watching the YouTube video, leave a comment on what y'all want to hear us talk about. But anyway, y'all have a good one.
Peace.